Hello, enemy. What was I doing? Music is bumping. No memory of this place. Objectives. Vector riders. Guy who's missing the button. Excuse me, mister, are you having trouble with your jacket? I have an extra button if you want it. Oh, what a kind gesture! Are you certain? Definitely. It'd be a real shame to get the sniffles. Why don't you take this as a reward? It's a really nice fountain pen. Someone must have left it behind. I think you should have it. Pen? It's really nice, proper expensive, I bet. The end cap has a 4-leaf clover on it. Oh, Noah, you look pretty beat. Yeah, I haven't exactly slept a lot lately. A ton of stuff going down these days. What? You need to recheck those priorities, girlfriend. Getting your beauty sleep is important. You can look fabulous while you die, but what's the point? Can you shut your circuit, sis? No, they're people. They just have numbers in their names, I guess. She's right, though. Don't fire yourself too hard. If your batteries fizz out, then it'll only get worse. Later, Noah. Let us know if you need anything, alright? Alright.
Hey.
This is my apartment.
Cool, looks like Legos.
I got beat up by some goons. Whole thing about a whole big thing about this event called the Darkening or something, where there was a giant EMP burst from the sun and like just fried everything. People have like started to rediscover freaking flip and flop and what? Get away from me! Get it away! What is wrong with you? You actually brought that thing with you? But look, he lives in there. Here. Don't you want a roommate? No, now the thing could be anywhere. Creeping and crawling in my vents. Ugh! It's this little guy.
Not fair now.
Come on, Ryder. Once you get to know him, you two are going to be inseparable. You are actually unbelievable. Fine. Let's just get this over with. The sooner we're done, the sooner I can call an exterminator, or mechanic, or an exorcist. This is some of the most sophisticated encryption I've ever seen. Your dad wrote this? Too tough for you, hotshot? No need to rub it in. Sorry, Noah. It's beyond me. This is seriously old school stuff. Nobody codes like this anymore. Almost nobody. I can think of one person who might be able to help us. The brandy-drinking gatekeeper of digital badassery? The dandy tech wizard? Exactly. I mean, if that's what you want to call him. Gotta go dark for a while, partner. You know Gwen. Where I'm about to go, comms tend to completely drop. But no, I won't take the spider with me. Truly unbelievable. Roll up that new sheet and hand it to me, then. I went to the river once and got stomped immediately. Any Darien yet? No? That's more of a Saito fan, you know? I might even wait to see if the upcoming Matani deck is any good. Big fan of C3 here. Cool, calm, collected, just like me. Hey, fellow hacker renegade, how's life? Already complicated. Monomine saw some of the work I did on the Hemlock job. They offered me a gig. What? You're not going to take it, right? Right. No, of course not. Even though they just want me to do basic maintenance work, not anything dodgy. And even though a single day on their salary is the same as a whole month at my current job, corporations pay stupid well. Yeah, with the blood of innocence. Mostly metaphorically speaking. Mostly being the key word there. Yeah, it'd feel really awkward. I'd feel real awkward in the suit anyway. Good job, Zed. Governments, democracy, what weird couple of concepts. If you ask me, it's probably for the best that we don't have those anymore. Guys, what's going down? Spring cleaning. We've dusted up a few corp veterans. Veterans we have unresolved personal business with. They fought on the opposing side? Back when the government's lost? Goddamn grid gritters. Grid grinders are still celebrating. Makes me so mad. Gwyn has been accommodating enough to let us use his facilities to procure a way into said corporate rat nests, via grid or otherwise. We gotta throw some hands, booyah! Another round of drinks first, comrades? Of course, we aren't animals. B-Sync, any new insider tips for me and my partner? Really, Solaris, what do you take me for? Some kind of sellout snitch with no integrity? You think my word means nothing? So, do you? Yeah, alright, maybe. 4. Give me that good stuff, V. We're dying for work. What are we doing? Warehouse heist? Dumpster dive? Office mainframe? Way better. One of my contacts got her hands on a set of coordinates for a corporate stash. Monomine Tech? No way. You want to head for the slums. There's this old chain link walkway. Some gothy freaks used to do rituals there, but it's taped over now. Pretty spooky, huh? Might even have more jobs for you after that one, if you have the guts. Oh, I do have the guts. all it does. Gwen! Noah, just in time for martinis. Why? It's almost like you planned it, you deviant. It's good to see you too, Uncle Gwen. Now, I assume this isn't a social call? I wish, but no. I need help? Say no more, my dear. A man's virtue lies in being needed. Whatever your request may be, my child, your dependency brings me new life. Hey, Chuck. This fancy bastard. What's with the men in my life and secret door panels? Secret door panels display a suave sophistication. After you, favorite. Now we can be sure no one is listening. Tell me what's on your mind. Monomind has kidnapped my dad. Abner? Oh, fiddlesticks. They want something he was working on. I think it's on this thing. Ding! I want to know what's on it, but Ryder and I can't crack the encryption. You are doing this for your father? The man who ignored you for an entire childhood and left you to face the world completely on your own? I'm sorry, my girl, but I have better things to do with my time than helping Abner escape his self-created mess. And so do you. Gwen, do you care for me? Your daughter. You're my very own miracle. Noah, dear, where is this coming from? They took my dad, Gwen. He asked for help, and even though I probably believed him deep down, I didn't even bother to make a move. After Mom, my life at home was awful, sure, but does anyone really deserve a daughter who does something like that? Noah, your father treated you as if you had died along with your mother. The man has no excuse, and you owe him nothing. Is there something wrong with me? Am I broken? Whatever may be broken in you, you are not the one to break it. When they insulted my dad, I thought I had grown numb to it, but maybe I still care.
This music doesn't fit.
It doesn't. It's a little too grooved. You want to go after Abner to finally get answers? Then I will help you. I may not care for Abner, but I refuse to see you upset. Bring the Minimen here, child. Let me have a look. Beep, 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 beep. Sadly, I'm as locked out of this as you are. What? But you can unlock anything. Patience, child. This conundrum is temporary. Noah, compose yourself, please. My tech isn't compatible. Unlike your father, I don't work with ancient relics and outdated programming. Acid burn. But I have a solution, if you're willing to do a little dumpster diving. It seems to be all I do these days. Where am I going? The scrapyard, east of the slums. We are going to do a component run, old school. I'm sure the owner, Pig Dog, will be most accommodating. Little Pig Dog. Digits. We just came back from the slums. Perhaps you can use the stealth module you have installed when traversing the slums. You can toggle it from the burger menu. Oh, and before you go, my dear, take this. It is a modernized version of something we used back in the war. I believe you are ready for it. Sweet, you got the wormhole jack move. Nice. Put your enemies into a cyber wormhole, strong against electroware type enemies. Thanks, Gwen. How'd it go?
Cool.
You ever worry about being found out after the war? I killed off any potential problems after my defection within the first 12 months. Now, it's been nearly 25 years. How is it the youth say it these days? Snitches get mechanical keyboard switches? Indeed. Do you miss it? The excitement of the war times? Hey, J-Bone. So very much, but I have new pastimes now. Aside from mixology. Aside from mixology, yes. Thanks, Gwen. Uncle Gwen. You're the best. Treats. It's a deflector packet. Yeah, my software like levels up independently and so head to the scrapyard east of the slums. And there's a stash somewhere in the slums. And then east of town, Tuck lost some goods. Hell yeah. It is pretty cool. Yo, eye in the sky. A little help? Don't want to get... Don't want to get your hands too dirty, eh? Hey, I just had my nails done, okay? Phew. Thanks, Slick. Nah, wow, Uncle Gwen, when you said old school dumpster diving, you weren't kidding. Now, it is unbecoming to judge by appearances alone. I taught you this, Noah. Uncouth it may appear, but this deep and blackened earth holds a myriad of treasures, abandoned devices begging to rejoin the living. Is this pre-dark stuff? Most of it, trash to nigh on everyone, but the ultimate playground of riches and technological wonders to us. Great in theory, sure, but you still haven't told me what I'm looking for. Patience, child, I'm uploading the details now. You'll need to find yourself the advanced decryption module from an old M30 tank. Pig Dog, the owner, has one lying around somewhere. Got it. Hey, how'd you get in here? Hell do you think you're doing? Well, sorry, I didn't think anybody was home. Oh, I forgot to mention, beware of the yard dogs. Thanks a lot. Good luck, my girl. Ta-ta! Don't just leave me here, burned out, spindled nerd chips. What did you say, kid? Look, hi, how are you? I have an emergency. I don't give a scrap about your emergency. This is private property, and we're not open for business. Don't waste my time, you little chipsqueak. Rude. Now, look, I'm not leaving until I get what I came here for. Is that a fact? You know, that mouth of yours earned you a world of hurt, brat. Get lost before my yard dogs here start breaking bones. They're a little on the small side, aren't they? More like yard puppies. Aren't you? Sit, roll over. That's real cute, kid. Boys, show her out the hard way.
Time to kill.
I'm gonna kill people with computers. We're gonna have some fun with you, doll. We'll see about that, punk. Ow. First, I'm going to heal. Noah, darling, I dare say that took you much longer than I anticipated. Have you been neglecting your studies? Not cool, Gwen. Now, there's no need to raise your voice. Composure is everything, my girl. Composure, You threw me to the wolves. To the R-dogs, technically. That is so not funny. Give us a tinkle when you have the decryption module, Have fun, little bird. I gotta get past this crusher. How do I get it powered up? Looks like there's a generator over there. Oh, nice, you got the Miniware chip hardware. Loaded from the hardware. Hey, Olympiad. Let's fucking go! Get spaced, losers. Bummer. This electric gate doesn't have power. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Lame-o. I'm good. Yeah, I haven't played City Heroes in a while. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4 in my spare time. Cool, this should power that car crusher. Chunka. Bingo. Bum, 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 bum. So chunky, that's huge. Level up. Beep, 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 beep. There's a ability that you have called Hack, and it's just punching the guy in the face. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I thought we got rid of you. It won't be that easy. All I need is the decryption module from that M30 over there. Who cares? Quit this jibber jabber before I throw you out myself. I'd like to see you try.
Murder.
Have to murder you twice. Oh, he's in a robot now. You got moves, kid. I'll give you that. So I'll tell you what. Run along home and I'll pretend this never happened. Counteroffer, give me the decryption module and let me leave, and maybe you won't wake up in the hospital tomorrow. For a puny punk like you want to get hurt? You can try here. Here, Fido, come and get it. Puppy. Space! Space! Alright. You got me beat, you little punk. Just take whatever it is you need and get the hell out of my face. Sure thing, Garbage King. Ah! Boy, who'd have thought a shrimp like you could dish out such a beating? Items procured. I'm legging it back. Splendid. If you hurry, you'll be back in time for tea. There's some other stuff that I was looking for too. Yeah, it's very cyberpunk. Sailor Deck Lords. Deck Lord. Nancy, how's it going? Same. I went to this hacker meetup in a basement down in the slums earlier today. The noobs didn't even know how to rewire a counter hack and then output the offense data as a histogram. How does anyone work with them? Amateurs. Yeah, a bunch of neighbors. Hey, Ryder, what's a counter hack histogram? A counter what? No idea. Maybe ask your uncle. Come on, dude, I'm telling you, it's important. I absolutely refuse. I don't give my signature out lightly. What's happening? Why is Tep in a way higher gear than usual? He has taken it upon himself to collect signatures for a thematic reoccurring evening here at the bar. Events of a very obscure nature. Obscure my butt. If I get enough signatures, Gwen will consider a monthly karaoke night with the theme songs from 2090s Transcast sitcoms. Can't you hear how mind melt awesome that sounds? I just need 793 names more. How many do you have? 7! Right, so almost there. No way I'm putting my name and integrity on that. But dude, please, I'll re-oil all the parts of your drift bike if you just sign. He's offering bribes now? In retrospect, I should have held out longer. Head of the slums. Old chain-link walkway. Some gothic bricks used to rituals there, but taped over now. Okay. Brilliant. Slow or not, you make for quite the handy errand, girl. While you were busy, I took the liberty of upgrading your systems. Sweet, you got the stack overflow jack move. Nice. Thanks, hunks. That's top teraflops. There is, however, one other matter we need to discuss. No more dumpster diving, is it? No. You're all done with that tedious activity, don't worry. I wanted to see what sort of trouble you and your friend are getting yourself tangled up in, so I had a look at the Monomine security network. Called a precaution. Anything we should know about? Perhaps. And on the strangest activity in their system, it looks like an independent entity is inhabiting their mainframe. It seems primitive, limited to being an observer, but intelligent nonetheless. An entity? Like an AI? Indeed. Of course, it could just be an extraordinarily peculiar glitch, but I'll keep an eye on it just in case. Consider my curiosity piqued. I haven't seen you with a piqued curiosity for years. I'm a difficult man to impress. A short while and a couple of martinis later. This should do it. Tell Ryder to run his description program through this when attempting to unlock the Minimen. But why can't you just decrypt it for me now? I could, but alas, I do not want to. Know what, my dear, I love you, but I did all of this to help you, not your father. I know what happened between you, Dad, and my mom was complicated, but therefore you should know that the help I have given you thus far is already a stretch. Now, I wish nothing more to do with Abner or his fate. Some things you need to do for yourself, my girl. Can you at least tell me what you suspect is on here? I suspect that Abner has been playing with fire and that Monomind is very interested in fanning the flames. That's vague. It's not meant to be entailed, Noah. It is a warning. Save your father if that's what you wish, but promise me you will be careful, child. If you didn't owe me a lifetime of drinks already, I would claim you now owe me one. Give me some drinks, girl. Thanks for your help, Uncle Gwen. You're the best. Don't I know it. Good luck, favorite. Would it have killed you to give the components a clean before bringing them in here? I brought them, isn't that all that matters? Always so practical. It really is most uncharming. You're uncharming. We both know that is not true. That's right. He's the most charming motherfucker on the planet. Delete it in ChatGPT, that's right. Go back to the slums and see. Cyber Clash. Decent stash. He might be a bit of a sleazeball, but he sure knows his stuff. Hey, so you got 3 data packets. Use them to refill your data now. Okay. Hey, V-Sync, we're ready for the next intel. Dish up. Intel? Who do you think I am? Some kind of scoundrel? Some kind of reprobate? A rascal? Some kind of... While we're still young, V. You'll get your cut, same as always. You know we're good for it. Well, fine. I've heard a little bird chirp, where some of the Mafia leave their drops. One person hides merchandise, then another comes along and replaces it with fresh credits. You can snatch up the goods while they're still there. Mob drop? Is that safe? Ryder, please. We've dealt with way worse by now. Where is it? Central Brighttown, northwest, behind the kids' toy shop. The Mafia use it because they don't think anyone will suspect the place. Lucky for you, eh? Chop chop chump. I know where that is. Sometimes null pointers hacks the gate for us and we sneak into Mana City 1. Yeah, we like to go because mischief for those stuffy corp... Go cause mischief for those stuffy corp nerds. Great. Don't you ever have work to do? Aren't you meant to run all over the city doing dodgy stuff? This gig actually has a lot of downtime. It's 200% crazy, but on 10% of the time. So usually for the other 90%, I just stand in place doing dodgy stuff. Yeah, like what? You know, chatting with unlawful cyber diver girls who have corporate bounties on their heads, that sort of stuff. Hey, it's V-Sync's mob drop. Great, now get out of there. How can you have been with a mafioso for years and still be scared of them? Because of how it ended. Now hurry up and get out of Dodge, please. Pretty please. Did you name our robot friend yet? I'm in between a number of options. What do you think about tentacled circuit board, plastic facehugger? How about 8-legged toaster? I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that an insane encryption system would require an equally insane decoder. Will it work? We're about to find out. Whoa. What is all that? It's an AI, I think. Construct inhabiting a VR simulation. Powerful one, too, if I'm reading this right. How do we talk to it? You died. I hate virtual reality. No, you don't. Don't lie. You got a military-grade deck with neural output designed specifically for it, you wirehead. Ryder, we don't even know what this is. I won't let anything happen to you. I've got your back, remember? Always? Always. Just plug in when you're ready. I'll be here. You and the spider still not getting along? It keeps trying to seduce my mini-mem drive, and it's eating all my spare energy cores. It's awful. And still, you build it a little bed of cables? It looked cold. Of course it did. You cannot avoid the little guys. We are VR. Noah Solaris, daughter of your creator. Prove it. Full of weirdos. Wow, Pucks. Thanks for the warm welcome. And if your lab wasn't creepy enough. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I need to start upgrading my software. That looks ominous. Guess I know where I'm heading. Ryder, any chance you can analyze this? Tell me what I'm gonna be up against? Ryder? I guess incoming comms traffic is being blocked. Well, here goes nothing. Not doing enough damage, I don't think. I'll be right back.
What?
Okay, sorry about that. Sebastian.
Holy shit, that.
Survived. Punch it. Nice. Health fills up under that one. Punch it. Go let them mean business. Cool, bro. Son of a... Okay. Alright, let's see what you got, you overgrown data depot. You tell me. Give him the business. I think I can see it. Keep going. You don't even like lettuce. Getting into this shit, I would have spent some more money. Okay. Phew. There's a lot of eeps. What the what? Hello, honey. Sorry for the rough stuff. I had to be sure it was you. But how? No, you're just the AI that lives here, right? I call this program my home, yes, but I assure you, I'm not an AI. What are you then? One of his crazy experiments? I am a proof of concept, a precursor for mental transference, digitized human consciousness. The original Abner perfected a process by which to map neural activity, copy it, and then reformat it as digital code. In other words, I'm a perfect copy of Abner Solaris' mind. Think of me as a virtual backup. Corpse. Whoa, Noah, please, language. How? That's impossible. And even if it's true, why the hell would my dad want to duplicate his own mind? Wait, this is about Mum, isn't it? It only started with your mother, Noah, but I promise you it doesn't end with her. This is sick. No, the initial intention was to resurrect Amanda, but I came to see the folly of that ambition years ago. And in the process, I developed a breakthrough that could change the nature of human life as we understand it. You couldn't change anything back then, and you can't change anything now. Even if you can copy the minds of the ill and dying, it's just VR, it's not real life. This is just a program. You're being imprecise. Reality is a spectrum. This conversation is real. Your experiences here happened, did they not? I am as much your dad as... Stop. Just stop. I didn't come here to debate metaphysics. I'm trying to get the original Abner back. He has been taken to Monomind's headquarters in Monu City 1. How can you know that? The mini-mem you're stored on was sealed in this basement when all that stuff happened. The original Abner has a neural interface designed to upload his memories to me daily. You mean you saw everything? Then tell me what is happening. What does this crawl lady even want? Imagine the less savory uses of this technology. Imagine the corporate or military applications. We're talking about virtual soldiers, spies, cyberspace assassins, unkillable and forever mass-producible. Imagine what the highest bidder wouldn't pay for immortality. And this is what Crawl wants, immortality? I believe so, and she believes I am the key. Where exactly in the Monomind headquarters are they keeping my dad? Can you tell me? The research levels have changed a lot since I used to work there, so I'm afraid I can't give you a complete map. But I can tell you the exact route they took from the VIP entrance to where he's being held. I'm transferring that information to your friend now. Ryder, was it? My father's still safe then? As of my last update, yes, but that was 4 hours ago. Don't underestimate them. Monomind is a hydra. Cut off one head, it might grow another 2. I can handle it. I believe you can. You have always been so strong, Noah. Before you go, I want you to know that even if something happens to the original Abner, he isn't lost. I'm not lost. Please do not put yourself in harm's way for me. You're not him, and even if you were, I still don't know if I would care. I'm sorry you still feel that way, Noah. Good luck, honey, and I love you. Whatever, nerd.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Your old dad. That sounded glitchy. Talking to your dad, but not your dad? Noah? I'm alright. Do you think you can play the construct's memories? We need to have a look. Breathe, but first you need a breather. That must have been a mind melt. Ryder. Serious, it's gonna take me a while to set up anyways. Go outside, get some air. Alright, thanks. Don't mention it, partner.
I love that typing animation.
And blue, 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 blue. Ryder, you're really quiet. Are you alright? Did I do something? No, I'm just really jealous. Jealous? Seriously? My neglectful ghost of a dad is kidnapped by corporate monsters and my flat is totally trashed? Lucky me. I know, but it just seemed really special being able to talk with your dad like that, even when he isn't here. I'd give half my enhancements to get in an arm to have that. I guess it is pretty cool or whatever. That's just the understatement of the century. Alright, come on, partner, go get some air. By go get some air, he means go shopping. On, Salem, forward. Let's go deep dive into a server somewhere. You know you want to. Actually, my shipment of Quicksilver processor is going to show up any hour now, so... Sal, baby, Don't make me wait. We'd make such a good team. Be the input to my output. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, Noah, tell him. Absolutely not. I'll catch you two later, alright? Service entrance to Mono City? Yeah, I got a handle on hacking that. Rolling my eyes here, dude. Just let me know if you ever needed open sesame. Alright. I don't know if I can live without electricity. How would I heat my lunch? I forgot to tell my virtual assistant thank you the other day. He almost sounded sad after that. Odd. Uncle makes video games, you know? It's like, whatever. see if this has gotten any better. Boo. Toot, 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 toot. Wibble fists. How dare you? Plug-in. You got 1,000 credits. Plug-in. There's a lot in. He's back here. Sure what that is on the back. Or maybe a bird skull. Probably not. Well, butter my chicken. So this game uses like paper, rock, scissors kind of mechanics. So there's 3 damage types. There's cyberware, there's electroware, and there's wetware. And so wetware is strong against cyberware, cyberware is strong against electroware, and electroware is strong against wetware. And a lot of the enemies are color-coded, so you can kind of guess what their type is. It makes things easier. Theft lost goods. Theft's lost goods. You better get these back to me. I will. Theft lost his stuff. Super health menu. Super health. But so far there has been no explanation as to how she's using all these fancy moves, and feels like the answer is just shut up. Okay. Oh yeah. Plug in. You got the Mega Switch you should plug in. Hardware. Mega filter. Algebraic. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Whoosh. Yeah, one of my stats is sass. Sass is only 22. My sass up. Where the hell it'll go? There's a lot of encounters here. I can reduce the encounter rate, but it's fine. I'll get through it. Oh. Hated it. Hackers of this. This. What was that awful noise you were blasting yesterday? Post-contemporary death glitch electropunk. There's this new DJ trio and they're so chrome. Their cyber drops are totally napalm. It's not napalm, it's noise pollution. Kids have no clue. I miss the good old days where a new wave treble jazz. Now that was music. Hey losers, look what I've got. I think I've seen that package before. It's Gwyn's drop. Where? How? Oh, this little thing? Psh, it was easy. Statistically, given the probability of a single cyberspace jouster both locating and fetching said payload, that's a lie. But feel free to color me impressed anyway. Well, I'm officially one of your crew now, right? One of the gang? Grizz, yeah! BFF hacker buddies for life! Sorry, Noah. Data War veterans only. Aw, bummer. But have this for your trouble. You've earned it. Where firewall hardware? Software. It's odd though. Alright, BC, what you got? Nothing, not yet. I don't think you guys are cut out for this next one. Excuse you? Don't take it personally, guys. Business is business. Come back later when you've acquired the street smarts. Unbelievable. Come on, Noah. We got better things to do anyway. Yeah, we'll be back, B. See if Ryder is ready. Do you think the people before the war knew that they were about to witness the end of an era? Or was it just another Tuesday to them? You know, Noah, I bet it's impossible to underestimate you. I'm It requires a bit of brain power to actually imagine something, but maybe if you try really hard, you'll get it someday. You're the worst. Just trying to keep up with you. You set a high bar. Hey, does diving pay any good? Maybe I should get on that. I'm sure anyone can pick it up pretty easy, right? Yeah. How hard could it be? Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Go ahead and play it. You got it. The constructor received a new upload while you were gone. The most recent memory is from about half an hour ago. Bringing it up on the monitor now. Good evening, Dr. Solaris. Ready to resume our chat? May I remind you that sharing your process would aid a good cause? Your work will benefit all humanity. It will save millions, trillions of lives. Put a stop to death, as we know and fear it. If anyone appreciates the magnitude of the miracle you've brought us, it is us. And you show that appreciation with home invasion and imprisonment. It is your own failure to understand the significance of your invention that brought us to this savagery. What I am offering you, Doctor, is our assistance. We here at Monomind have the means to take your work and perfect it. I worked at this very corporation. I know what you're capable of, and I know you are lying. You are still lifetimes away from accomplishing what you claim. On our own, perhaps we were, but we have recently acquired the assistance of someone whose research is, in fact, much like your own. Dr. Ifrit Kadir, have you heard of him? The mad experimental scientist from the outside? Really, Eartha, how desperate are you? Dr. Kadir is one of the few exceptional minds left in this world. With his knowledge and yours, we can finally make a full transfer of him, human mind, not just a copy. If you have someone to save, this won't help you, you know. Don't be selfish. Just because it is too late for you, it is not too late for others. Please don't tell me you aren't doing this for Monomind at all. Who then? Who are you losing? With further research and sufficient effort, we can... No, it will only drive you mad. Don't go down the path I did. It's a lonely, horrid road that only leads to misery. I refuse. I won't do it. Simple as that. You disappoint me, Doctor. In time, you will see reason, with or without force. That lady's got some nerve. How does the route to Monomind HQ look? Dangerous. After your recent career as a vandal, there are guards blocking access to Mono City 1. Word on the street is that our good friend Null Pointer can crack the security on that surface entrance near Modern Body, just west of here. I'll leave it to you to get the deets from him. Then we need to get through the Monomind HQ security. I reckon the warehouse entrance would be the easiest. We'll figure something out. You spend too much time with Gwen, you know. They won't even know what's hidden. I'll hook up the construct to your deck. If you need access to it, you can jack in using a public data zone. You should also check out Decklord and see if you have any neat upgrades that can help. Wicked wafers. Thanks, boss. Still can't believe your dad worked for Monomind. You're scummy, sure, but they only take in the best brains after all. It's pretty impressive. Who cares about hyper-intelligence if you just use it to help the baddies? It's wrong. I'm not sure the corporate scientists see it as that black and white. It's not like they only work on weapons of mass destruction and nothing else. There's medicine, technological advancements, and it's the only way to get proper funding for research. As long as you don't think about how those funds are paid for. Dad sure never seemed to care. Alright, Decklord, ready to spend some money. In other words, aren't you going to ask if my new setup is on point? Because it is. It's on null point. Oh my grid, null pointer, stop. Noah, it's so good to see you. I came to ask some more questions. You're trying to understand? That makes me happy. You making an effort to learn makes me very proud. So, your process is simply a believable static copy of Dad's mind, right? Well, not exactly. In many aspects, I live on my own. The original Abner's mind was a framework from which I could build up my own intelligence. But then, that means that you and him aren't actually the same person, right? I disagree. I have his brain structure, his memories, his hormonal profile, a complete blueprint of his DNA and his neurological framework. I don't see how I am in any aspect not Abner. But he is still out there, alive, and in between the 5 hours where you get those new batches of memories, you are making your own. Memories of this place, memories of talking with me, right? And my dad won't get those. I suppose that is correct. Very observant. Maybe you were the same person at the exact moment of the copying, but from that point forward, you have become two separate entities, haven't you? I suppose you could see it that way. What are you asking, Noah? Nothing, I suppose. I'm just trying to understand. Yo, did Null Pointer come up with the goods? He sure did. Hey, presto! Told you he'd open up for us. Now tear it up. And mischief. You know how to save a corporate defense lawyer from drowning? No? Good. Can I help you? Work hard in life, young lady. Maybe one day you'll reach the corporate level. You ain't go flopping. You gotta see. Gosh, they let anyone in the district these days. Sometimes wonder what would have become of me if Ma and Pa hadn't had corporate jobs. Maybe I would live in Brighttown. Ugh, what a horrible fate. Or the slums. A lot of people fall through the system, you know. The slums aren't real. That's just scary stories we tell our kids, silly girl. I've misplaced my lucky pen. How am I meant to do my work presentation without it? Your pen wouldn't happen to have a 4-leaf clover on it, would it? It does! You found it! Amazing! That's the only lucky thing that's happened all week. My company is publishing this new deck-powered video game. Kids seem to go mad for it. Please take a copy as a finder's fee. Ultimate button mash bot biters? Chrome, mate. Here I come, world. Pleasure doing business with you. I had the time to play deck games. Later. Is that Brighttown businessman still making trouble for you? Yeah, it's embarrassing. He is like 200 years old. Don't feel bad. You're not the only one. The guy is tripping up corporate business all over the city. It's impossible to get anything done with him around. No, Uncle Gwen, go. Bunch of corpos. A Brightowner. Breaking news. Following the closing of Brighttown's last public surgery, the Monomind official in charge of corporate healthcare has enjoyed extensive time in the limelight. A little too much, it would seem, as there is now no trace of him. An investigation is currently being carried out by the Monomind External Affairs Unit. Monomind reminds civilians that purchasing corporate health insurance is still the best way to ensure their long-term wellness. Leave us alone. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm meant to do at work, so I just rant off numbers until my boss goes away. Got a promotion last week. That's good. Plug in. So tired. I haven't slept properly for weeks. Got dreams? Why don't you just get them removed? I had my hippocampus altered years ago. Never slept better. Really? Maybe I should. I could take off work for the recovery. You're in charge of tearing down another Brighttown block of housing, right? Just bash the demolition button and be done with it. Nuke it. No one cares. That doesn't sound good. Sounds negative good. Plums? I wouldn't know anything about that. Sounds made up to me. Every time I get my hair DNA strands altered, I want it changed again. I think I might have a problem. A bright counter. Work, work, work. Play? Nah, work. Can't wait until we get that shipment of the new Monomind Monodex. I've always wanted to try my hand at being a hacker. Well, this Monomind junk is for amateurs. I prefer to head to Brighttown and visit Decklord. That's where the real hackers hang out. But upgrade my RAM or overclock the processor. I'll do whatever it takes to run Mono Money at the highest resolution and frame rate. Damn, they don't have a copy of Monomind's Mono Money. It's the best accounting software on the market. Brightowner. Talking about. I know it. Traitor, you're swapping sides just like that? Are you kidding me? Come on, don't be like that. It's just a single contract. I need the credits. It's for Monomind. No matter what you do for them, it's bad. Actually, what are you doing for them? I mostly spend all day organizing virtual cyberspace folders by color. What? I know, it's pretty relaxing. You know, listen, I haven't gone all the way corrupted, alright? This is temporary, I promise. Yeah, well, then hurry back. Sometimes you just gotta take the work, make that money. Get out of the way, citizen. Make them crits. Impressive, isn't it? Must be great to be Prime. Move along, please, ma'am. When I steal the car. We're developing a robot that can predict the future. So far we got in the color purple and a picture of a grapefruit. What does it mean? Come along, please, man. Store your stuff in the box. Store your stuff in the box. If it wasn't for the corporations, we'd all be living completely in the dark. We're lucky to have them. Yeah, maybe. This is the dumbest plan I have ever heard. Too late, I already made the call. The pizza guy is on his way. 5 minutes, huh? The crust mob never fails. Besides, I think the plan is blipping genius. That's because you're crazy as your uncle. You're gonna get yourself killed, Noah. Watch and learn, non-believer. Prepare to be amazed. Noah, please, at least stay on the line. Noah! Oh, this is a restricted area. What? Isn't this the delivery entrance? Yes, but you need to be pre-cleared to approach. I have no information about a pizza delivery. Can you check? I came all the way from the crust mob. I have to hand this over within the next 50 seconds, man. Help me out. 48, 47. Sorry, not my problem. Please, 43. You don't know what happens if the timer hits 0. 5 minutes or less, that's the promise. It's against monomind policy. It's getting cold. 32. Fine, stand back. Come on. 25, 24, come on. Sneak in and attack. Hit him with the jackknife. Don't you have another order to get to, chump? Yes, always. 5 minutes or less. 8 seconds. Take it. Just take it. Nice. Thank you for ordering for the crust mob. Bye. Actually, don't believe it. Oh, what was that? You're breaking up. It sounded like you said, Noah, you're the smartest person I've ever known. You also wear adorable clothes, and you smell nice. And you're modest, too, clearly. Now hurry up and get inside. This next part is going to get rough. Alright. That is a good place to stop. Yeah, digging this. Super fun. Combat's a little repetitive, but I think it's perfectly okay. I will talk to you all later.